Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am Gamion. I will be your game developer for this stream. With me, well, not with me, is my co-host Mega Kitty. She's currently sleeping in the other room, so we're going to hide that for the moment. I am working on an online multiplayer soccer brawler called Field of Heroes, which I hope to release early next year. I've been working on it for the past 3.5 years in my free time. I hope to have it professionally tested in the next week and a half or so, at least more than once. And have it in early access, again, early next year, and then have it out of early access within a few months that follow. So this evening I am working on, actually not GameCat support because I got that wrapped up last week. I'm going to update the working on to be, let's see, no bugs, new features, let's see. And that'll be it today. So anyway, one of the new features I'm working on is making it so when your team scores a goal, then you hear an uplifting kind of stinger sound that signals that your team scored. If the other team scores, I want it to play a different stinger, which is kind of more depressing, more down sound that hey, the other team scored a goal. Likewise, I also want it to be so in as far as metagames, if your team triggers something in the metagame that causes something good to happen to your team, it should do something, play an upbeat sound effect. Likewise, the other team does it, it should be more downbeat. So actually I got that mostly working, I just need to test it now and find out where we are with things. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. One more quick thing before we do. Alright, so first I'm going to make sure that the goals sound effects still sound right. So I'm going to play them here. Let's kill the background music for a minute. And, see, my own speakers up. And I'll choose this hero. And here's the Unknown Ruins, recently reskinned. And let's score a goal and make sure that stinger works. See how fast we can do that, in fact. Oh, pretty fast, I think. All right, here we go. So I'll make sure this function works. Good. Now, I'm going to help the other team score so I can hear the other sound. And by that, all I really need to do is just pass the ball to them. Hey, Shelly Bell, what's happening? All right, come on, score, score! Oh, how'd you miss? Where's the ball? There it is. Here, you take it. Come on, score, score! Good. So that sounds like it works. Now we're going to test the metagame sound, starting with the dungeon. And let me make sure I got my set up here. In fact, no, we're going to do client test. Now, Shelly Bell, not too much just been working and helping Nicole plan her wedding. When you see if I get the house, I've just put an application for her. Wow, it sounds like you got stuff going on. Oh, that was looks kind of broken. Let me do that again. Flyby didn't work correctly. I'll have to get to that after this. So we got a bit of choppiness here because this is all in the editor and things are compiling and other things going on in the background. You can't see, but I know they're happening. Good, so let's get as many bones as we can. We got 3 so far. We want to get more. Had no idea exciting as all this is. Oh yeah. Good, here we go. Make sure that works. Play the stinger. Oh, stop that. I don't think it played. Oh, that should be false. I'm going to keep the ball in play on purpose because I want to keep the round going as long as I can so we can for that test to work out. Here we go. This guy. Let's get him. Good. We got a bone. We have 4 of 8. We got 5. Six. Okay, that was us. That's good. Looks like it's working. Oh, I think theirs just worked too. Yep. Okay, so I think that works. Now we're going to test the other one in the desert. And for this one, I want to break points. Actually, I want to make another change here. Because we want this to play on dedicated servers. Okay, and let's give that a go. Now I'm waiting for the sandworm to spawn so that I can test the thing again. There we go. Everyone converges on the sandworm. I almost don't care which team gets them as long as one of us gets them. Alright, that's going to be our team, it looks like. Alright, here we go. Let's gain team ID 0. Oh, it's 1. Good. Play metagame Stinger. Okay. Now Plank gets it. 1. First player team ID. Let's gain team ID. Index will be true. Activated by team. Good. Works. Next time I gotta let them do this time. Shelly, it's been a while since I've been here last. How's everything with the game coming along? It is coming. So I'm getting it professionally tested about a week and a half. and they're going to 10 players are going to play it at the same time. They'll really exercise it hard and good, and that's gonna. I expect to get a lot of bugs out of that, and I look forward to getting the feedback from the players as far as the fun factor. Okay, now I want the red team to get the guy this time. Yep, that did it. Now, just one other thing. That went pretty quick. What's the volume on this? Okay, that's ours. Here's theirs. Kind of quiet. I'm gonna crank that to 1. Let me make sure also that these have the correct settings, other than what I just set. So by team, SFX, SFX. Okay, that looks. Oh, okay. That should be a relative path. Shelly, oh yeah, that is awesome. I'm so excited for you. Yep, well, it's certainly not as exciting as planning a wedding. Of course, I wouldn't know. But yeah, it's definitely looking forward to seeing how it plays out. I think they're a little louder. Let's make that 1.2. We'll let that be for now. But that's enough for me to submit to source control. Now let me close this. Okay. Okay. Metagame event notifies are now different based on whether the current team or the other team activated it. Okay, and should be nothing in here. There. Okay, then what I want to do, and this, by the way, might be a short stream tonight. My plan was to get what I just did finished, and then after that, I wanted to at least wire in the practice field into the main menu. Maybe work on the practice menu a little bit, and then I want to play a couple of games between my two computers, make sure that they work. Shelly, the wedding planning is just about done. The invitations are being set out. All that's left is to get the cake and the photographer. This cake sounds pretty good right now. So let's see. What was the name of that task I wrote for this? Forgot what it was. Yeah, that's one. So that's done now. Okay, and then front end. Front end practice. We're actually getting rid of this menu. I'm going to say front end root. I'm going to call it practice field. Button practice. Wonder what would look practice field. Okay, let's rouge that font a bit. Yeah, that's good. Oh, so when I was in Florida, I was taking I would take a lot of nature pictures, just all the birds, and I also the animals are around Florida. Got some good shots. Even got like a picture of a bolt of lightning, things like that. And I showed them to someone, and they said, "Wow, these are really great. You know, I really want you to do the photography for my friend's wedding that's coming up." I said, oh no, no, that's way different than nature photos. Like, oh, but your pictures are so good. Like, no, don't. You need a professional. Get a professional. You do not want me doing it. And they ultimately did find a professional. I was flattered that they'd offered though. Okay, so let's go back to this menu. Let's see, credits, settings, practice menu. All right, Solar Squad Leader. No, I think solo. That should be strictly solo. Practice field. And what did I call it? Okay. And then we can get rid of the practice menu. Shelly, you can say that again. Cake is always good. I haven't really had any in a long time. Actually, the only time they have cake is either if they have it at work, or which is almost never, or if I get my own for when my birthday comes around. I always like the Baskin Robbins Oreo cookie cake. It's an ice cream cake with double fudge on it. Love it. All right, so let's save this. I think I can turn the music back on now. Oops. Let's do stable. Okay, good. But I can't exit, so we're going to fix that. Yeah, and speaking of which, the photos I mentioned before, this is I actually had a page on Flickr. So I figure it's not too busy. I can show you real quick. I'm Dragon Developer, and so I just take some of my more recent nature pictures over here. Grand Canyon, or was that Big Bend's? Was that Big Bend or Grand Canyon? I think it was Big Bend. I guess a Roadrunner on the ground. Yeah, Big Bend National Park. Yeah, that'd be quite a hike. So, go back. Baskin Robbins went out of business up here. I was bummed. Yeah, that bummed me too. So a lot of them are scenic pictures I took. I also had stuff from the Grand Canyon. So I was there years ago. Really nice place. Bright Angel Trail was the hardest trail I've ever hiked in my life. That one winded. I was winded on the way back up. It was a real workout. So yeah, great trail. Nice little sun setting picture there. Yep, so that's just part of it. But yeah, I have other albums of other places I've been to and state parks, even seen wild horses. So lots of good stuff. And I had a Nikon D50 SLR camera for that. Yeah, scrub jays are some of my best pictures of scrub jays. Yeah, it's almost like they were posing for me. Like this is like National Geographic right here. Perfect, like this profile picture. So anyway, so back to this. Let's see. So I got to go into the practice field. and make it at least bring up the HUD. I need the proper HUD here. Let me compare that with one of the standard fields here. Okay, core fields match. Match experience. Widgets. Yeah, we need to add that for starters. I'm gonna make it practice field experience widget. And that goes in the practice field plugin. Show you, well, the pictures are amazing. You got some good shots there. You have a talent. Yeah, I haven't gotten much lately. It's just been doing other things, and I got tired of taking all the bird pictures in Florida. And then I came to Austin, and it's not a whole lot. I mean, I got some wildlife, but just not a lot there. Lots of animals hiding in the hot weather all day. So I got a couple good landscape pictures, but that's about it. So right, so practice field. Here we go. Move that over here, and we're gonna need, let's see, match experience. We're gonna want practice field experience. All right, let's move that. So this, we're gonna have practice field experience action set. Oh, wait a minute, I had duplicates here. There's this. And this one. Oh yeah, I already made one. I just need to copy them over. So that must mean there must already be one. Yeah, that's it. Good. So looks like we already have it. So we can get rid of this. And this, we already have an ability. So let's just copy some of the things from this one. Add some widgets here. Can I switch? Oh yeah, I can. There we go. Widgets will go first. And what else? What kind of components we have? Hero character, match. Maybe you don't need that yet. POI. No. No. Game settings controller components. Yes, I do want that. Abilities. Show leaderboard, no, those don't apply here. Viewport widgets. Match viewport layout. No, we don't want that. Or do we? Okay, let's see if that works from the main menu. Good, that's what I want to see. Good, so now we finished our practice field loop. And right now you can't really do much in the practice field. You don't even have a team at the moment. You can bounce the ball up and down a bit. Yeah, nothing happens when you put it in the goal. That it gets stuck there. So the practice field is going to be kind of a special field where players can try their skills out and see like how far they can kick the ball, see how much damage they do with some training dummies, try a couple of shots with an AI that's going to be over here. So I'll be getting to that eventually, but I just want to hook it up to the menu, and that was kind of the goal here. Yeah, now I can delete that other set because I don't need, not using that anymore. Not this one, but this one. Experience action set. Good. Fix up redirectors. Check, and then let's do that again. Good. And let us commit that. So, hooked practice field into the front end. I think I'm going to make a pivot though. I want to do some testing. The fact that so I'll only show you what I mean. I'm going to play in client mode. So now let's dedicated servers hosting in the background, and I'm loading, taking a long time for some reason. Oh, screen froze. There we go. Okay, so in listen mode, yeah, this is starting too soon. I don't understand why it's doing that. If I do it again, yeah, I should be doing a flyby right now, but it's not. And I'm concerned about other clients not doing flybys. So I want to test that by running the current Steam build. To make sure that that's set. Okay, so I'm going to pause the music here and go ahead and fire that up. Let's close this. Going to get my other PC, or my running on my other desktop here. Going to run that. And then I will host from that, and then I will play it from my Steam install here. I'm just waiting for it to come up. I'm going to have it start a quick match. Okay, I'm going to fire up my copy. Okay, a quick match. Good sign. All right, I will be the archer. I'm ready. Timer started. Okay, here we go. Hopefully, so far so good. Here we go. Well, I'm looking at both screens on my monitor. Okay, that's good. We got this flyby as it should. I still got to test for late joiners though. Get out of my way. Oof. Go, go, go. Oh, yep, there's my other tester. Thank you. Oh, nice shield. Okay, good. Nice. Oh, wow. He almost scored goal on himself. Give me that ball. Oof. Oh, he just walked it right in there. Oh, let's make sure hero switching still works. I'll make sure that the other hero can see me in this form. Switching to my laptop real quick. Yes, looks like it works. I'm going to drop out and then test late joining. Okay, so my other PC is just starting a game now. Okay, they're now in the intro flyby. Waiting for it to finish. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now I'm going to join. I can hear all the action. Be this character. Waiting for next round? Good. Well, let's see if we can get us a score here so I can actually enter the next round. So now I'm playing as from my other PC. Yeah, it's just I'm following the ball. Yeah. All right, let's see if that works. Good. That checks out. I'll make sure the other hero can see me. Yep, they can see me. All right, I'm dropping out. Now, I want to do another test where I'm going to join the game while the countdown to starting the match is in progress. Oh, that was a little messy there. I heard the countdown, but it properly had me wait for the next round, but that was a bit wonky. I want to do one more test. I'm going to join again, but this time I'm going to join when the other session is counting down from the lobby. I want to see what happens. All right, and here we go. Let's see if the countdown on the boards or not. Nope. It did take me into the map, though. That's good. Good, and it even took me into the round. Okay. So that kind of worked. It's again a little janky, but it did work. And this is over Steam's VPN, by the way, so I don't know what my latency is. I don't even know. I'm not even sure how to tell, honestly. I'll have to look into that. Leaderboard shows us both. 33 millisecond ping. Okay. That's good. Wait a minute. The other... Okay, that's... Release tester is 0 ping, so I don't know what his ping is. I know what mine is. I wanted to see other players' pings. So I'll have to look that up. I wonder. Let me close out of this. Alright, that was good testing, so it looks like things are working. Now I'm kind of curious. Does the Steam API have a function to get players' pings? Okay. I think I'm actually look at that offline because it is Steam stuff. I don't know what I'm permitted to show on stream, so I'm not going to risk anything. So let me see. Look at my bug list then. I was actually thinking of a short stream tonight because I streamed a long time last week. Not just Monday, but Tuesday, Wednesday as well. And maybe Thursday, I forget. But I want to see if there's any low-hanging fruit here, because I want to be careful about making too many changes before the next professional playtest happens, which is about a week and a half from now. Oh yeah, you can use abilities during the goal scored sequence. I want to figure that one out. I discovered that pretty recently. I want to fix it. So let's go ahead and close these. Oh, go on, be quiet. Let's destroy them. Okay. Maybe another player does it. Because I could have swore it happened. I'm going to let someone else score, and then I'm going to try using one of my abilities. I don't want it, you get it. Oh, of course I had. That's the only time I had to be down was that. Figures. Now what you're seeing here are like the stats. Like you're normally used to seeing. Oh, did he just spawn the turret on top of that wall? Oof. What was it? Come on, score. Come on, score a goal so I can do my test. I don't want it, you take it. Oh. Huh. It's strange, because I could have swore that happened earlier today. Like this morning when I was doing some testing before work. So let's do the same thing. We're going to do client this time. Okay, I'm going to score. No, you're not. Yes, I am. Huh, it's not happening now. Could have swore it happened, though. Huh, well, I'll have to file that under can't repro for now. Alright, what else do I have? Wait, let me try one more time. This time I want to be the one to score. Man's best friend indeed. Oh. Yeah, definitely can't do it there. Alright, I know how to score a goal. Yep, just not getting the repro. Oh, what's this? Oh, okay, pending kill. Nope. Alright, so what else do I got on my list? Towards pass. Well, one thing I was working on recently was the stats menu. The idea was, in the front end, when I click on this button here, well, I click on this button, it brings up my squad and my online friends and all that. If I click here, it would bring up, theoretically, the stats page, and that's this. Again, this is all strictly first pass concept. Nothing permanent here or anything. This is just, I'm kind of fleshing out how I want it to look. And we're gonna have 3 tabs. Your career, which is this stuff, total time played, matches played, and wins. And then there's gonna be this drop down where you can select all heroes or a specific hero. And then it will tell you how long you've played, how many takedowns you've had, how many goals you've scored as that hero, and things like that. And then you select all your different heroes. Then there's gonna be leaderboard, which will just bring a list of you filter on like who had the most goals, who had the most takedowns, and then it will give you the top 10 or top 50 or whatever. And then lastly, achievements. It'll just list all the achievements you've earned in a list format. Again, this is just throw together art. I threw it together in like an hour. Got some icons for it. Just not even sure if they're going to use them or not. So it's had a good start, I think. But I don't want to really do much more on this until after the play test. Let me look at the big list of stuff to do again. Yeah, this one, I know I've seen this one before. I haven't been able to get a repro on it. Okay, takedown streaks, performance pass, anti-gaming support, heroes reacting to winning or losing the whole game at the end of the match, players updating on the leaderboard, which I haven't been able to repro in a while, but it's probably happening still. Yeah, Elder Golems, controller support, new font. Oh yeah, controller support's in a pretty good spot right now. I think it's enough, like where I want to get some testing on it and get some feedback. So I'm actually going to mark this done. Steam achievements, nativization, restyling, reskins. For the music, I'm debating if I want another song based on which team you're on. I actually heard some ones that were interested me on Audio Jungle. I want to go back and check those out another time. 2 new fields I still want to make. Metagames, Pingwheel, still got to work on that. Twitch streaming, making fields and so on. So there's still a fair bit of work left to do, but it is moving along. I think what I might just do is hang it up really early tonight and put up some new Steam builds based on the most recent bug fixes I made in the past hour or two, and then probably just take the night off because I've been so busy lately and I think I feel like it. So we got a couple of developers who are streaming at the moment. Let's see who else is on. Yeah, Fitness Fine, Hypnotic Games. So let's see. I think we'll raid Hypnotic. See, I love seeing his reaction to raids. So let's go ahead and say hi to Hypnotic Games. He's working on a neat little game. I think it's worth checking out. So let's go ahead and stop by. So again, thanks for joining this short stream. And then maybe I will stream again tomorrow night. We'll see about that. I do want to stream a little more, especially after Steam Next Fest when I do the marketing push to get wishlist items. So we'll see how that goes too. So again, thanks everyone for stopping in. Let's go ahead and start kicking off that raid.